Well, I tell you what, we're getting ready for another tournament and a great cook-off here at Stingaree.
And you know, I haven't seen as much excitement. I'm not the face space and all that. I try not to get into it, but I'll tell you the texts and phone calls and everything that I'm getting on it, and just the conversation around town about people interested in the event. I'm excited. It's a free event and goes to charities every year that we do it. So.
And the event is Brad and Big Rich's Gumbo Cook-Off or Cajun Cook-Off, and
we're incorporating the Stingaree Slam Fishing Tournament into the event, all one day this year. And this will bring donations to Texas Crab Fest Charities, who's partnered with us to help us make it comfortable for donations from our big vendors and such.
Along with the Salt Club, Sabine Saltwater Anglers League of Texas, to help us with the fishing tournament and their 501c3.
Looking forward to those guys being here. They host some really great events in Southeast Texas, and it kind of holds dear to our hearts. They do a lot with children and take care of those kids. And one thing that we're able to incorporate into this fishing tournament this year, and I am stoked. I had no idea. I didn't even know much about this. Big Rich in a meeting, we're talking about a lifetime fishing license for one child that fishes this weekend, and the first 40 that come in to fish get these awesome rods and reel combos.
You're going to get a $50 rod and reel combo and tackle box full of gear from Forever Last Hunting and Fishing Products. I think that's great.
I think it's terrific. And as we talk about some of these sponsors, David will have all those loaded on his website. You should be able to find those on CajunCookoff.com is a website specifically for this event. We'll have all of our sponsors, links, click through so that you can look at their offering. You know, the sponsors that we get every year are terrific. This year, I think we have some folks that kind of have their same thoughts in mind about the way we put on events and their involvement and what they'd like to see accomplished with it. So sponsors across the board are terrific. Pete Jorgensen's been taking care of us for years with that fishing tournament. Glad to have his involvement. New boats galore out there, but their service department is...
But it's never broke.
Yeah. But they will work if he ever breaks his boat. You have to put it in the water to break it, Rich.
Yeah, I know it. You're right. But, you know, one thing I'm really excited about, and some folks have asked me about the kids tournament, the hardhead haul-in. And it's really a cool deal because you bring your kids down here. The first thing, you get them registered that morning. First 40 kids, like you said, get a rod and reel from Forever Last. But it doesn't cost anything to enter the kids in the tournament. Boys and girls, any age, got to be with mom and dad or a person that can help them fish. And the biggest hardhead is going to win a nice trophy. And I think we're doing second and third place as well. But every kid is entered into the drawing for the lifetime fishing license brought to you by Lesotho Properties.
I'll tell you, I hope we identify that the hardhead is a fish, because I will be the biggest hardhead on the dock that day. But this is a fishing tournament, folks.
I think I can compete against you with that. For that.
Gumbo Cook-Off. Look, let's talk about the schedule of events. Friday night, we've got our Calcutta and Captains meeting. If you've never been to a Calcutta, a golf Calcutta, a fishing Calcutta, a Gumbo Cook-Off Calcutta, there's some trash talking going on. There's an opportunity to make a little money, you know, bidding on some teams, and it's a lot of fun, just trash talking that goes on there. You kind of watch the room, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. But
you know that's going to be run by the Salt Club as well too, with their leaderboard and they have a Calcutta board for us also this year.
Since I carry a lightsaber these days, that's what our pastor calls these things, are lightsabers. It got so much information, they're powerful as hell. But anyway, the digital age is upon us. Our Calcutta boards we've used forever. Big, gnarly, 8 foot wide, 5 feet tall. These things are all digital. They'll be sitting over there at their laptop and putting your names and info and everything going on up on the screens. We'll have screens situated around the property everywhere, so you can see who's on the leaderboard, where they are in real time. The kids will be up there with their heavy hardhead haul-in. So the Salt Club is really taking it to another level for us for the fishing tournament.
Yeah.
And look forward to their involvement in the future at this deal. I hope it works out. I hope we get plenty of teams and everybody has a good time on that deal. again, like you said, Lesotho Properties, I'm just stoked. I think everybody knows me that the kids are my primary. But a kid that never has to buy a fishing license ever again in their life, that gets to happen here this weekend. That's pretty terrific. So after all the Calcutta's done and everybody's had a cold beverage, Dr. Pepper and such, we will have Mr. Jamie Bergeron playing from 8 to 10 that night. So bring your dancing shoes, or hell, take them off. I don't care. That'll be a good time. And then we have Bayou Sounds that'll entertain us all day during the Cookoff and tournament on Saturday.
Hey, you know, on the Cookoff, what better way to start the day, a beautiful day like this morning, with a great Bloody Mary, and that's the first thing that's going to be entered from all the teams that have entered. We've had some really great recipes over the past years, fantastic Bloody Marys. And the Cook's Choice, I remember the year that our buddy Daryl did that stuffed flounder out there, and man, it was awesome. The teams have really put up a great fight in the past 5 years. This will be our 6th year of the Gumbo Cook-Off, or the Cajun Cook-Off, that we've been able to help somebody here in the public. And you know, this year we're going to help gear up for game wardens, try to help our local game wardens get some needed equipment they got to have. But we're excited about this Cajun Cook-Off, and you know, we call it Cajun Cook-Off because it has 3 different categories that all want some Cajun flair, but the gumbo, of course, is our center stage. And man, I don't know if I've ever tasted a bad gumbo, especially not here.
I don't remember a bad gumbo at our event. I would say it too, because gumbo can be bad.
Yeah, my family has been in the gumbo business for a whole lot of years, and we've won a lot of cook-offs. And most recently, the past 4 or 5 years, my brother and I have entered into the Louisiana realm in the belly of the beast, and we've won. So I'm offering a challenge out there. We have some gumbo teams, and we got room for a few more, and we would love you to call us and sign your team up. Don't be scared, because there's going to be some pros out here, some folks that have done this and some folks that have won several times, and we want you to come bring us your best game. The Gumbo Cook-Off, we have several sponsors for it. Gabrielle Insurance, who was the other one?
This is where it starts to get tricky, folks. Remembering all of our Remax is involved on the fishing tournament side. Man, again, we were talking about this before. Forgetting any of our sponsors, they will all be on our websites.
I'm as big as an elephant, but I don't have the memory.
So, but thanks to everybody. I'm drawing a blank now. I remember the list. I just don't remember what everybody's doing. Shoats Boats,
Frontier Waste,
Swedes Real Estate. Frontier Waste is new in town. They've purchased Peninsula Waste business, and they are actually throwing some dollars toward the purses to give away on these events. I think that's a great sponsor.
It helps us put more on the bottom line for our donations, which is a transparent thing. We donate all the money this thing makes from front to back, and we've never kept a dime of it. It's been fantastic.
And again, we've chosen this year Gear Up for Game Wardens, which is actually a private entity that takes care of the needs that aren't facilitated by the state for our game wardens. There needs to be able to find poachers, find people now these days.
Yeah, we got a report. For instance, we've raised money for them before, and just a couple of weeks ago, they used a thermal drone that our group helped give them some money to buy, that found an elderly gentleman hidden, or not hidden, but who had wandered off in the woods in 20 seconds. First 20 seconds of the flight of this thermal drone. That's equipment that we need to save lives, and those game wardens are here for us every day, every minute, every second, and we really like to support them too.
And along with children, you know, and taking care of kids every chance we get.
Can't go wrong.
Law enforcement is another something dear to our heart. We were able to donate some good money to the 100 Club and 50 Club. 100 Club in Jefferson County, 50 Club in Galveston a couple of years ago through this event. Gear Up for Game Wardens is something that Rich has been doing for a while now and has raised a ton of money to help our local game wardens. Now, as you know, they're sent off to the border to do different things outside of really what they do every day. That's kind of how we chose these guys and girls to be able to help them do their jobs effectively and efficiently. And also, we're going to have some of your TV celebrities from Lone Star Law here visiting with the children this year. and they will be able to visit with the kids and kind of show them that they're not bad people as they're portrayed a lot of times. They really are great people and protect our resources for future generations. So really great group of folks to be able to come and visit with the children and be involved in this thing.
You know, your kid could be an honorary game warden for the day here. That's right.
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, they've never poached anything, so I think we're...
Well, mine hadn't either. My grandkids. Not going to say anything
They're
about
young
my older
yet.
kids.
They're young yet. They still have a chance to get in trouble, but no. So just, folks, look at our website. Check out BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com, CajunCookoff.com. I'm getting mouthed in the back. David hides behind the camera on some of these events.
He says, look at the camera, y'all.
We've also got boats launching and coming out, and I'm worried about that guy still got his motor on. And anyway, check out our website, Corville's Specialty Meats, Corville's Catering.
Corville'sCatering.com, Corville'sTX.com.
Okay. Check for our sponsors, check for your sign up. We do have some early bird registration. We'd love to know how many teams we've got coming. We have goodie bags for everybody, you know, that full of all kinds of swag. You got vendors, Giglio and Del Papa distributors. Our beer distributors down here have a bunch of cool lights and all kinds of giveaways. So if we know how many people we got, we can ask for more and more and more. We will have giveaways throughout the day. We'll have
we're gonna have some specialty auction items that you and I are well known for.
Yeah.
Some of them involve ice chests with surprises inside them that are
If
very
you just
popular.
see an ice chest out there,
Just know it's going to be a good buy.
They're exciting ice chests. The ice chest may not be exciting to you, but what's in it usually is pretty exciting. So don't be afraid to have fun with that one.
You know, and I got to say something about the cook-off again. That, you know, of course, you and I both, we cook, we serve people food for a living, right? And I hear, hey, your gumbo's pretty good, but my gumbo, or my wife's gumbo, my grandmother's gumbo, I'm sure their gumbo is great. Here's your chance to come and show us. You know, you've had the opportunity to taste ours. It's our turn to taste yours. So
bring it.
Bring your team and hope you brung enough. That's all I can tell you. So we're looking forward to this weekend coming up and for Brad and Big Rich's Cajun Cookoff and the Stingaree Slam Fishing Tournament and the kids' hardhead haul-in. I'm excited.
Some of these kids have never fished, and if you don't want to do anything else but come taste some gumbo, watch kids have the time of their life, just come down. You might want to bring a lawn chair. You might need it. It's usually a pretty packed event, but come down and just have a good time. It's an absolutely free event to show up, to get involved, taste Bloody Marys, gumbo, anything that the cook-off teams have. There will be donation cups to go and check those out, and there's different levels of awards throughout that for them to win. So it's October 13th, 14th here at Stingaree Restaurant and Marina in Crystal Beach, Texas. Looking forward to Big Rich being here. He got to dodge out Colorado this year.
Well,
and
between Colorado and West Texas, I usually have to go.
So we will have local celebrity and fun MC anyway. So we'll have some jokes and good fun here.
Thank you to the following sponsors for the 2023 Cajun Cook-Off. Pete Jorgensen Marine, presenting sponsor. Gabriel Insurance. Wendy Dozier Remax. Lesota Properties Ltd. Choates Boats, LaPorte, Texas. Bolivar Live TV. Island Liquor, Crystal Beach, Texas. Forever Last Hunting Products. Texas First Bank. Swedes Real Estate. Naughty Beaver Hut Bar and Grill. Frontier Waste, Crystal Beach, Texas. Corville's Catering and Meat Company. Stingaree Restaurant and Marina. Texas Crab Festival Charities. Team Bolivar. and the big store. Thank you to all our sponsors this year. Stingaree Restaurant and Marina, located overlooking in East Galveston Bay at 1295 North Stingaree Road in Crystal Beach, Texas. Known for their incredible views over East Galveston Bay, almost as much as their fabulous fresh seafood, including seafood platters fried or grilled, seared or grilled tuna, hand-cut steaks, and let's not forget their famous bread pudding. Stingaree Restaurant isn't just any restaurant, it's a travel destination with frosty margaritas, fresh seafood, and free sunsets over East Galveston Bay. From fresh seafood to American favorites like Texas-sized chicken fried steak, grilled chicken, or hand-cut grilled ribeye or filet. Remember, from spring through fall, free live music can be heard every weekend at Down Under on the dock of the bay. For more information on Stingaree Restaurant, Marina, RV Park on the Water, or event live music calendar, visit www.stingaree.com.